gentlemen, we are the Millie Goats. It is episode 343. It is December 14th, 2025. Let us be the first to wish you and yours a happy National Roast Chestnuts Day.
My day.
Roast them nuts.
Let's
Roasted chestnuts on an open fire.
Nuts chesting on an open fire. We are but a mere 11 days away from Christmas. So get yourselves together if you have not already done so. We've got the Cowboys and the Vikings live. We have a whole bunch of football that we have to talk about from the weekend. Also, if we had some sort of coroner's music, bum 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 bum. The Chiefs are dead.
The Chiefs are dead.
Dead.
I thought Undertaker meme was about to pop on the screen.
Somebody call Paul Bearer. Man, we're going to talk about that.
Taylor Swift ain't walking through that door.
Hey, go ahead, dude.
I have two right here from episode 292.
40 episodes ago.
Javi started it off and made the bold prediction that the Chiefs would not make the Super Bowl. And after he said that, AK decided to jump on the bandwagon and take it a step further. And AK said the Chiefs would not make the playoffs.
Episode 292.
We went 2-0 on these two picks, and they stay on the big board, but are wrapped up for the season.
Let's go. We did it. Are we responsible for the Chiefs?
Wait, are y'all the only ones that got the big board right so far? Because Tex is obviously missing everything he put on the big board.
Yeah, Tex is 0 for 3 on the big board. I am 2-0. AK is 0-1. He has one left. He said the Niners will get the 1 seed.
I got some numbers for you, pal.
The only other one on the big board left is from episode 213. Our good friend Josh Jackson said the Cowboys would make it to the Super Bowl because they haven't officially been eliminated yet.
It's not looking good though.
I haven't ripped it up yet.
It's not looking good. But shout out to us. 292. That's 40 episodes ago. We do 3 episodes a week. So that is 10 weeks ago.
Is your math similar to your geography? Should we check that?
I'm not the math guy. My son's the math guy. My wife's the math guy. I'm not. I am not the math person. Jennifer's here. Hello, Jennifer. And welcome. Listen to the podcast. Thank you. If you're just now tuning into this, welcome to the show. What we do on the show is we talk a lot of football. On a Sunday night, we typically talk our teams first because we have our favorite NFL teams. I'm 49ers, Javi's Bills, Tex, and ButchP, both Cowboys fans. Edge is a Panthers fan. Oh, Jennifer, stick around.
Go Bills.
Stick around because we got some Bills talk we got to talk about.
Edge AK is going to try to slander us, but
no,
look.
I'm just going to ask some well-timed questions. That's all.
That's
all. Also, crisis averted. We traveled this weekend. My podcast equipment was in the back because whenever I go to my parents, I always bring my podcast stuff. J Bones and I do the Pick'em show. Shout out us 10 and 2 or 3 right now. Again, hot, super hot. Picked against the Niners and Eagles. Bad idea. But anyways, open the back of the car, automatic open. My wife hit the button. She goes, pee, and then all of a sudden, kablam!
Booby
Laying
trap.
on the ground behind the car is my tin. I use a plastic bin to put all my monitors and all my stuff in. Microphone stand got absolutely bodied into like 3 pieces. I literally Christmas Story when the lamp got broken, my leg lamp. I was like, how could you do this? How could you do this to us?
Did you hold the mic?
I was like, I had it in my hands. Like, I was so mad. In like pieces. Oh my gosh. And that I knew what the sound was whenever it hit. I was like, oh no. Because it had my TV.
Can't blame her though.
The question is who was driving?
I drove the way. We split it. She drives first, and then I drive whenever we get into like traffic and stuff.
So one of y'all drove like complete idiots and shifted everything around.
Dude, I live out in my parents live out in the cut. That's where I grew up, dude. You think
right off the highway?
It's not about who's driving. It's who packed the car.
She did.
Ooh.
No, wait. I put the podcast stuff in there after she had already packed it, but I didn't want to take the.
So you improperly packed the car.
Right. There were two surfaces that were not. There were two surfaces that were not.
So that's on you.
It was like I was upset, and I was like Kenny Powers, eastbound and down, where I was just yelling because I didn't. I was like, I know I'm wrong right now, but I'm just gonna yell. I can't stop. So, Tex, you remember when my microphone stand got broken? Cool, Tex.
All right, sounds good, Tex.
Yep.
Thanks for your input. Appreciate it.
Man, a few words. Amelia's here. She says hi. Hello, Amelia. Sweet Leonardo graphic there. If you're listening, hit the like button. Go subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe to the channel. Leave us a rating and a review. We're about to talk a bunch of football. Cowboys are in trouble, dude. Cowboys look like they're in trouble. But anyways, anything else before we kick this thing?
Oh, why my screen is frozen?
Because it's 34 degrees out. That's why.
Mm.
I was asking
It
about
is cold. It is freezing outside.
Yeah, it is frigid. Football weather though.
We went into the Polar Express tonight, and I thought for real I was in the North Pole because it was so cold.
Polar Express.
If you didn't ask, I would tell you, but I think it's like
Hickory, isn't it?
Well, there's one up there, but the one we went to is above
there's
Salisbury.
one local?
Yeah, above Salisbury.
Okay. You don't have to go into detail.
In Rowan County is all I know.
Okay. Rowan, dude. What's up? Oh, there goes Tex. Okay. Chestnuts. National Roast Chestnuts Day. Chestnuts are the only nut that contains vitamin C.
The
lifespan of an average chestnut tree can be anywhere from 200 to 800 years. How about that?
Good gracious.
Yeah. I just hit you with some knowledge before the Christmas season knowledge. So let's get into some football. We're going to talk NFL Week 15. We're going to talk Army Navy. We're going to talk Heisman, and then we're going to go over what else did I have on there? I don't even remember what it was, but just football bets, picks, and bets. That's what we did this week. We're going to review our bowl picks for everybody who missed that show. So before we get to that,
I'm 2-0 in the pick'ems.
Let's go. And speaking of being undefeated, you're undefeated with one of these hats. B. McCormick, speaking of, he said put some roasted nuts for the Chiefs. He loves football. B. McCormick's here. If we're here, B. McCormick's here, as usual. Okay. Get one of these hats at howdy.hats.enc. Message me, message on any of our social medias. We'll get you a hat whenever football season is over because I can't keep up with everything. I can't do it. I can't. I just can't do it. I don't have any more extra time to spare.
The town of Spencer.
There you go. Yeah.
So,
hey, I'm 2-0 in the pick'em too there, J-Vi.
What are you talking about?
And the pick'em.
Oh, the bowl pick'em thing. I got you. Okay. All right. So what just happened?
I don't know.
What did you just do? Oh, I looked up and we were gone.
I didn't know I was going to do that to the whole screen. Everybody's
I was so confused. I looked up, we were gone. I was like, oh no. All right, let's get to it. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The first thing we do on the show is we talk about our teams, and we try to do this in chronological order, and then we'll go talk about college football, then we'll do NFL. But, ladies and gentlemen, Niners fan, as you can see on my hat, Bills fan for J-Bye, Texas Cowboys, Edge is our Panthers and Clemson fan. DYLON, who doesn't have the guts to show up on a Sunday night showdown with Tex, as he is our Vikings.
Of course, guts
at all.
He's up watching the game.
Of course he's up watching the game. Season's on the line. It's a playoff game between the Vikings and the Cowboys right now.
They gain 1% in the playoff to get to the playoffs if they win.
Unbelievable. Let's take it back to the first game that was played today. The Buffalo Bills go into New England, and they win 35.
I see how we started with the Bills when usually we start with the Niners, but okay.
Well, no, they played first. Chronological order. I don't know if you heard that a second ago. But the Bills go into New England, win 35-31. We got ourselves a nice snow game. We get all the shots before the screen. Everybody, Matt Collins shows up without his shirt on. Some chick says
that was not a snow game.
But it was snowing. What do you mean?
That's pathetic. That's pathetic snow.
I'm not saying
it was a snow game. It was snowing.
Pathetic snow. That's
I'd
not
put
the
Light
snow we
accumulation.
get.
Mac Hollins shows up without a shirt on, and some chick like, this guy looks tough, but he was scared of my golden retriever. I was his neighbor in our apartment back in, I don't know, whenever he used to play for somebody. So this chick completely roasted him and is like, he's not tough. The Bills were down bigly.
Every first half we are. Drake
May was doing his thing, 2 rushing touchdowns, turning into Josh Allen, literally taking Josh Allen's throne from him. 24-7, the Bills are down. Mac Hollins is catching footballs. The Bills on 4th down, they got bailed out later in the game with pass interferences, questionable catches.
That was a pass interference.
Yes, it was.
It was.
Another pass interference helps the Bills in the 4th quarter. But the second half happened, J-Bye, where the Bills scored 5 straight touchdown drives. I mean, come on.
We do this every week. I mean,
ahead,
in the first half, the easy things are hard for us, and the hard things are easy for the other team in the first half. I mean, we're probably almost last in the league in point differential in the first half. But every single week in the second half, we are plus 106, I think, is what it actually is. Plus 106 in the second half point differential. All we need is a shot. We need a couple stops, and we seem to get it. I mean, the Patriots only had 100 yards of total offense in the second half, and 76 of those were on one play. So we completely shut them down. We really had him on that play. He just made a good bounce cut out to the side, and we had poor angles. Cole Bishop was another great angle by him. You know how I feel about him, although he's been playing better this past few games. But it's every single week. Now, to argue what you were saying, that was a pass interference on Shakir. I don't necessarily agree with how that play is supposed to be called, but that was a pass interference. He impeded him to catching the ball.
Play the ball.
So that's pass interference. Now, I would also say that Shakir didn't catch that ball. That was an interception. The DB made a good play, but he impeded Shakir from coming back and catching the ball. So it's pass interference. It was the right call.
Yes. Sprung the comeback.
Yeah, I don't understand, though, because really what I told y'all was that halftime was 14-14. Because the refs were nowhere. The refs were nowhere to be found on that first third down. Booty was not a catch. They didn't jump in, but all of a sudden they jump in on the Brandon Crooks, first catch on the Bills' first possession. I mean, it was just questionable call after questionable call. That was a 10-point swing. So it was really 14-14. We really beat this team. We really beat this team by 17 points today. The refs kept it. The refs kept it to a 4-point game.
That is a guy who got so many calls.
And look, I'm going to tell you this. That was the new 28-3 game. The Patriots can say what they want. That was the new 28-3 game.
You.
And
send it to me. It's in the show.
Who has had a worse week than Dave Portnoy? Michigan is in shambles. Michigan might be in the RG3 shambles meter. He might just put the Michigan logo instead of RG3 now. And then he goes on a rant at halftime about how the AFC runs through Foxborough.
Oh, no.
And boy, did he eat his words. And it was hilarious.
Twitter was funny because my timeline, whenever I go on Twitter, had not caught up to the actual game yet. And there were a lot of people like, this is the new Patriots. This is our league. This is our league. And I there was so many people dancing on the graves of the Buffalo Bills before the game was even over. That's going to be a rough. If you're a Patriots fan, that they had won 21 straight games and they had been up 17 or more, I think.
Yep.
So it was something stupid like that. It was 21 straight games when leading by 17 at home.
It was the biggest. It was the 21-point comeback win is the largest by a visiting team in the history of Gillette Stadium. And that was a hat and shirt game for them. That was
what stadium? Gillette?
That's Gillette. Gillette was my high school football stadium.
I was like, throw a couple extra letters in there, pal.
That was my high school football stadium. Look, that was a hat and shirt game for them. A chance to wrap up the division with 3 weeks to go, and Bills weren't going to let it happen. They might still win the division, but right now, the way the playoff seeding sits,
We're gonna
If
look
the
at that
playoffs
later.
started today, Denver 1, New England 2, Jacksonville 3, Pittsburgh 4, Chargers 5, Bills 6, Houston 7. That means Houston beats New England. That defense will beat New England because
A
they're
lot
off.
of red, white, and blue in the playoffs there.
The Bills will beat Jacksonville because Jacksonville doesn't know who they are.
I don't know.
The Chargers will beat Pittsburgh. So then Houston would go to Denver. The Bills would have the Chargers. That's a cakewalk to the AFC Championship game between either Denver or Houston.
If the Ravens and the Chiefs
Set
are
up,
not in the
it's setting
playoffs,
up nicely.
if Josh Allen can't beat Bo Nix and Justin Herbert, and Trevor Lawrence and C.J. Stroud, he's not him. He ain't him. He ain't him.
This is a Lupke drive right now. Lupke's giving it all to him.
The pride of North Dakota State.
Dude.
The Bills this year, when allowing 185 rushing yards or more, they've done it 6 times this year. They've given up at least 185 yards 6 times this year. They're 4-2. The rest of the league, when that's happened, is 4-26. We just got to score. And we let Josh Allen loose.
Yeah, he's puking on the sidelines.
He does that every game. It's like Clemson meeting at the Paw. Everybody's like, oh, everybody that doesn't know anything about anything is like, oh, Clemson rushes the field against the Citadel. Josh Allen throws up every game and during the game a lot of times.
Dude, also, speaking of people not knowing ball, there was a video of I think it was the Giants. They were doing a walkthrough in the hotel lobby. Or in the hotel conference room, and somebody was like, "This is a legit NFL team doing walkthroughs in a lobby," and it's like, you don't know a damn thing about ball, whoever you are, because that happens all the time.
Yes, every single week, every team.
What are you talking? Don't say that. And that person got absolutely roasted by all former athletes that have ever played college football or know anything about football.
Dude, we've done it in parking lots.
Yeah, anytime, anywhere. Now. If you're a Patriots fan, what do you have to say to the Patriot fans right now listening to this? If you are Bill's guy.
Look, don't get too cocky because the Bills aren't done yet. And just because we haven't won every game that we were quote unquote supposed to win, because each week is different, doesn't mean we're not still the best team in the AFC. And we'll prove it the rest of the season.
Second, are you big board?
We'll prove it.
Come on, say it with your chest. Say it with your pen. Say it with your board. Say it with your
Benjamin.
Board. That's right, dude. Let's go. Put it on the big board. What are you trying to say?
Hey,
say it then. Don't sit there.
The Bills will win the rest of their games this season.
Woo! Oh, episode 343. Okay. Also,
0-0.
0-0. That's right. We watched the whole half of football for the Cowboys and Vikings, and we've done nothing. Nobody's winning. This is gonna be another tie. That would be so funny if this was another tie. Okay, so the Bills won't lose again. You putting it down there?
Bills win rest of the games this season.
This season.
Hey, put me down. Cowboys are going undefeated in December.
Okay.
Gosh,
you're not allowed. You're not allowed any more posts in the big board.
Texas has gotten his rights taken from the big board.
Cowboys won't lose the rest of the year?
They won't lose the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Dude, they might lose before this episode's over.
Another way.
They didn't lose at half. They tied that half.
Hey,
Cowboys are addicted to tying.
Hey, dude, stop circling stuff, Tex. Stop it. We already figured that out. I had another question about the Bills, but I can't remember what it was. I mean, how do you feel about now? Lamar's going to be probably out. Patrick Mahomes is out. Joe Burrow's out.
Look, we're not worried about them. You know, we've already beaten all 3 of those guys this season. And, you know, we beat who they were saying the front runner for the MVP was this season. Josh Allen is now the front runner for the MVP again, about to go back to back with what he's doing. And
Lupke's hurt.
we got to worry about the teams that are in front of us who we play next. We play the Browns next. The Browns have a good pass rush. The Browns have a good defense.
No, they don't. They gave up. No, they got torched by Cam Ward. They got torched by the Bears.
The Browns will have a good defense next week because everybody gets up to play the Bills.
No, the Niners broke the
Bills get everybody's best shot.
Niners
Bills get everybody's best shot. So the Browns will have a good defense next week. Shador will show why his number got retired by Colorado next week because everybody plays their best game against the Bills, and the Bills will come out on top.
McCormick, this isn't the Tony Romo's Cowboys. This is not the Tony Romo Cowboys. This is the Dak Prescott Cowboys.
The Dak Prescott Cowboys, who won somehow have won less than the Tony Romo Cowboys. Okay. Anything else on the Bills? Any further questions about the Buffalo Bills? J-Bones also chimes in. He says, our team's update, Buckeyes, Eagles, repeat champions.
No.
The Eagles might not make the playoffs. They might not make the playoffs. Might not make the playoffs.
Week 17, Grim Reaper is knocking J-By.
Not in Buffalo.
I don't think so. Not in Buffalo. I need that game too. I need the Eagles to lose too.
Oh, that's right. That's the Eagles game. Forgot about that.
Yeah. I'll be the biggest Buffalo Bills. I'll be wearing my shirt. I'm gonna borrow some Zubas from somebody.
Tex is a circle guy. He's been circling.
Sorry, that game is circled.
Do not make that your circled game of the week.
I'm gonna buy a Zubas jacket.
Dude, you need to don't do like a golf scorecard. Make it a square instead. Do bogey. You need bogeys. Don't do any more circles. Do your own thing. Do a star or something around it. You know what? Star that game. There you go. I just figured it out. Not circling anymore. You're going to star the games.
Asterisk.
There you go. You're welcome. Next, 49ers. Guys, Brock Purdy is so back. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. 37-24. The Titans, the 49ers kicked a field goal late because we had the Titans plus 12.5 in the pick'em, and of course they kick a field goal with a minute left to win by 13. Trying to go for style points. Doesn't matter.
You don't know your own team.
Unbelievable. Well, he's a mobile quarterback. You know how I feel about mobile quarterbacks against 49ers. They usually do very well. But
Cam Ward's not a mobile quarterback.
Yes, he is. What are you talking about?
He's not.
Are you serious? Are we about to have that debate now?
He's not like a Josh Allen mobile quarterback. He does buy time, but he's not scrambling for 40 yards.
Take a vote on this show right now. Text.
Cam Ward is more of a passer than he is a runner.
Is Cam Ward a mobile quarterback or not, Tex?
I mean, I would say he tries to throw more than he does run.
Thank you.
But he is given the fact that he was a wing T quarterback in high school.
Thank you.
He can't run.
That's high school. Come on.
Thank you.
High school.
Thank you. Edge, is Cam Ward a mobile quarterback? You're Mr. ACC. Come on, Edge.
Sorry, my mic was mute. No, he's a passer.
Thank you.
Oh,
thank you. Cam Ward has mobility.
No,
I'm not saying
he's a mobile.
What was the stats today then? How many
Cam Ward buys time, but Cam Ward would rather sit in the pocket and throw it than to get outside of the pocket. A mobile quarterback is a guy that you have to get outside of the pocket, and he runs more than he throws.
AK, I know you got the stats pulled up on a little Brock Purdy.
I don't have the stats pulled up.
What was it? It was probably
J-Bones. Thank you. Not mobile.
God, this is
you don't know ball. You don't know ball.
Cam Ward is a mobile quarterback.
You don't know ball.
50 passing yards and probably maybe 6 rushing.
Am I taking crazy pills right now? Am I taking crazy pills?
Tex, are you looking it up?
Not a mobile quarterback.
No, this is
you. Looking at my snowsuit.
Look.
Oh my God.
This is a perfect example.
Piece of fruit stripe.
This is a perfect example of AK trying to move the goalpost to fit a narrative that he wants to preach that's not right. And I'm not going to allow it. Not going to allow it.
Unbelievable, dude.
The Niners played a pocket passer today and a bad team.
So sick of this.
Bills went into
nonsense.
The number 2 team in the rankings today at their place and wore them out.
Dear God. Actually, I'm looking at the leading quarterback rusher. Josh Allen's number 1. Patrick Mahomes number 2. Justin Herbert is number 3. What? That I did not know. There you go. Trevor Lawrence actually has over 300 yards.
Now that's a mobile quarterback.
I'm about to lose it. Cam Ward is not on this list.
That's because he doesn't run.
25.
Because he doesn't run.
Literally
He's not a
says
mobile quarterback.
In his ESPN stats, Ward finished with 170 passing yards. That was it. Didn't say anything about rushing yards.
You get Pro Football.
Kyler
Reference.
Murray has more rushing yards than Cam Ward. He hasn't played in 3 months.
I told you. Cam Ward's a mobile quarterback. Get out of here. I'm not going to allow you to move the goalpost to fit a narrative.
Patriots frauds could even put away the meager Bills. But dude, come on. It's a single drive for Josh Allen on a good day. Anyways, don't distract me from the 49ers putting BTA to the Tennessee Titans and getting the 4th straight win with Brock Purdy back from the toe injury. Come on. Who has more straight wins than Brock Purdy right now? Bo Nix, is that it?
Who
Get
have
outta
they
here.
played in those wins?
It doesn't matter. The Browns,
Oh,
the Browns, who
come
you
on.
just said have a great defense.
When they play the
How
Bills,
many
they do.
goalposts do you have that you want to move?
I
Is
said
this
when they play the
are you
Bills.
playing- What's that 3 goals of soccer that they play
You're
on?
seeing
the
it. You're seeing in me right
in
now.
July.
You're seeing in me right now. You're trying to change what's coming out of my mouth. I'm not going to allow it.
The 49ers are playing for the 1 seed.
Fake news.
So are the Bills.
No, they're not.
Yes, they
It's
are.
over.
They
The
still
Bills
they
can't
have a
get the 1
45% chance of the 1 seed.
45. That's not even half.
They have a shot. They're still in it. They're still playing for it. You didn't say
don't
what type of shot. They're still playing for it.
They don't control their own destiny. Anyways, we're not going to sit here and yell about the Bills even more so than we already have for the past 15 minutes.
Let's
talk about the Niners. Talk about the Niners. Okay.
Who haven't beat a winning team in Brock Purdy's return. They waited till they played all the teams that have a winning record on there.
What are they supposed to? What do you want them to be? Notre Dame and schedule other?
I'm just saying
they're
trying to set them up because they waited until they didn't play any other teams with winning records to trot out Mac Jones. Be like, well, we didn't have Purdy, that's why we didn't win.
Look, Purdy's going to lead him to the playoffs.
Speaking of Brock Purdy, he should have got a flag for taunting today while he did that little mediocre 10-yard run and then stuck the ball out in front of him to try to slap it away. I would have immediately thrown a flag.
Of course you would have. Of course
Delay
you
of
would
game.
have. Cade Klubnik shows up wearing freaking all-black cowboy hat like he's going on Yellowstone or something.
Did we already establish that Cam Ward had 127 rushing yards this year?
There you go, mobile.
To his average 371 yards passing.
See, that's what he meant by this season, 127 yards. The Rams are winning team, the winning team from California, not the Santa Clara 49ers. Get out of here, B. McCormick.
Thank you.
Get out of here. You better pay attention to the Steelers tomorrow night, buddy. Big game for the Steelers. Rudolph the red-nosed Rogers deer.
Huge.
Anyways, Niners open up the game, 12-play, 70-yard touchdown drive. They've got more 10-plus play touchdown drives than anybody in the freaking NFL. You know why? Because they know how to matriculate the football down the field.
And that's your recap for the Niners. Let's move over to the Cowboys.
Purdy to Jennings, touchdown. Purdy to Kittle, hopping, skipping, jumping. Josh Allen or Pat Mahomes make the jump throw. Oh, my God, the internet's on fire. Oh, nobody else can make that throw. Brock Purdy does, and nobody says a damn word.
Because Brock Purdy has to do it to get it over his line.
No, because it was you. Did you even see the throw to Kittle? You didn't.
No, I didn't watch any of the game. I was doing Christmas lights.
You're sitting here talking nonsense, just puking all over yourself like your quarterback.
Oh, this is a great take. Next week, AK is going to call Jacoby Brissett mobile. I agree with that, JK.
You know what?
He
Let's
moves
line
the
him up.
goalpost more than anybody in the world.
You know what? I want to do. Somebody can do this. AI B McCormick, you're an AI guy. Make us a race between Jacoby Brissett and Cam Ward featuring AI. See who wins.
No, better yet, make us a race between Rich Eisen and Cam Ward and see who wins, because that's about as mobile as he is.
It won't even be close. You know,
Pat
hold on.
Mahomes are almost the same height.
Wait, what did you just say?
J-Vi was saying he had to run around and throw it over his line. And I was just saying that Brock Purdy and Pat Mahomes are 1 inch different in height.
Right. Patrick Mahomes jumps and throws it.
Does he have longer arms?
Mahomes jumps and throws it. Who
Wow.
has more arm angles than Patrick Mahomes? Because he has to get it, but he
Matt
has to throw it between. He has to throw it between linemen. He has to throw it over linemen. He has to throw
Tight
it around
windows.
linemen.
Cam Ward's 40 time is 4.64. That's mobile.
I'm pretty sure my 40 time was faster than that.
No. You remember that time we ran the 40 at that park?
When we were like 30. Yeah.
I think we were 5 flat. Jeez. Anyways, the jump pass to Kittle. Also, shout out to Jeffrey Simmons, the defensive lineman for the Titans. He caught a touchdown pass this game. That was awesome. Purdy, 295, 3 touchdowns. They didn't have to use McCaffrey that much. That's how good the offense is when Brock Purdy's in the game. They didn't have to use McCaffrey.
They played
the
Titans.
I don't care. The Titans beat the Browns, who you just said had a good defense. Does it matter? Here you go. 49ers path to the 1 seed. Win out the games that they have on their schedule. And if the Seahawks beat the Rams this week on Thursday night, 49ers win the West, and they're going to be the 1 seed. In our hands. In the 49ers' hands if the Seahawks win this weekend. It's at Seattle, too. So, with all the injuries, if Brock Purdy leads them to the 1 seed and Josh Allen does not, the bet's back on the table that Josh Allen did not have a more successful season.
Well, y'all also played a 4th place schedule, and the Bills have played a 1st place schedule. So, whatever you want to say.
If you want to make excuses, that's great.
I'm not. I'm just telling you how
you play the games on your schedule. You either don't sit there and tell me you're an elite team and a great quarterback if you're going to complain about playing all the good teams.
If the Bills and Niners play, the Bills will win by 2 touchdowns again.
Nope. I hope they play this. God, we need a Bills-Niners Super Bowl so bad.
Yeah, it would be a home game for the Niners.
So, anyway, Niners, it would be a home game. You're damn right. Well, Josh Allen's from there. You know how many stories we'd have to hear about that?
The only stadium he hasn't played in his career.
The home game for Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
Niners win 37-24. We are back. 10 wins. NFC West is a dog fight, by the way. Tex, how do we feel about the Cowboys right now?
Got them right where we want them.
I don't know about
Feeling
that.
pretty good. Feeling pretty good.
Okay.
Is Aubrey trying to be more than a kicker?
Hey, league MVP.
Carrying away the entire franchise on his foot.
Mm-hmm.
Jay
and
was
his
puking up
legs
blood on the sideline. You'd never know it. Still balled out.
He
puking.
throws up every game before
No.
every game.
His wife is like, you're more than a football player.
Hey, if he stops doing that, are you getting worried?
Look, he's got morning sickness. He's about to have a baby.
So I'm saying him and his wife are
just
synced
saying.
up right.
I'm
They're
just
linked
saying,
up.
if he
Sharing cycles.
stops doing that, does that mean he doesn't care anymore?
Dak
Hey.
Prescott's getting outpassed by J.J. McCarthy. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
What do you mean you got him right where you want him?
9.
Scoreboard.
Nine.
I can't look at his picture.
Scoreboard.
Oh, my gosh. It's tied.
I know.
Edge, the Panthers lost, dude. They lost to the Saints. What are you doing?
Well,
They
let
got
me tell you about
swept by
my
the
teams real quick.
Saints.
Let me tell you about my team. So first of all, you keep doing this for the last 52 weeks that you keep putting the Panthers up here under my name.
2017 they lost.
And I told you that's not right. Clemson didn't play this weekend. However, who did play this past Wednesday that you're lucky I couldn't get on the show and to remind you quickly of is the Blackhawks absolutely obliterated the Rangers and shut them out.
The Fugazis.
I burped literally as I was saying that, so sorry about that.
Go.
But
Can't run out of bounds on the kicker.
Whoa.
and
Obliterated.
obliterated it. But yeah, I noticed how I didn't get any text message or anything from you saying, what a great game that was. I'm sure you missed it. It's okay. I'll let
I
that
actually
one slide.
turned it on, then I turned it off. I was like, oh, shit.
Yeah, the Blackhawks of all people just absolutely killed you. So I'll remind you of that. And then next, I said that Clemson isn't playing. And, dude, I'm gonna go ahead and break it out now. But go fucking Navy, fuck Army.
Woo!
Let's go. How about that? How
Good
about that,
game.
What a game.
And I told you under.
dude?
I love that game.
An emotional roller coaster is what that
I
game
love that
was.
game.
I mean, it was just straight out hate fest. That damn, what was that linebacker for Navy? Coley or something like that. Just breaking people's spinal cords. I feel like it was out there hitting people. It was great. Great football game. I mean, just an epic way to put a wrap and a bow on the end of the season.
I hate. Can we? Well, let's just go ahead and go into it. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Also, we'll go back to Trevor Lawrence. There you go. There's Navy. They came back to win the game. First of all, they were down 16-10, and they what do they throw a touchdown pass? Which of all things for the Army Navy game, first it starts off with Trump not being able to know how to flip a coin.
That was awesome.
The funniest. He just like threw it up in the air.
Did that thing flip at all, or did it just go straight up and down?
I don't think he just tossed it. Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, the uniforms, the pageantry of the whole thing. You got the servicemen and women in the stadium in their uniforms. All dude, it's the flyovers. It's unbelievable. I would love to go to one of those games one time just to feel
agree.
that energy.
I wish now, I know this would take it away from the servicemen and women and they should be there, but it's like selfishly, me not being a person that's given any part of my life for this country or anything, but selfishly, I wish they would play these like around the country, so other people have an opportunity to go to it.
Yeah.
But, that does take away from the actual cadets and servicemen that are able to go to the game because it is close to their campuses. But selfishly, I think that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Just play in different NFL stadiums around the country because they would be packed out every time.
Agreed. No, that would be cool. I mean, and you still could put the cadets on a C-130 and fly them over there.
Yeah.
I mean,
how awesome would that be? They get off the oh man. Yeah.
Get in there and march to hello. Hi. Oh God, dude, that would be so motivating right there. I'd be ready to break skulls.
These uniforms. Holy smokes, dude. I don't know how they do it every year. Every single year. You're like, there's no way they can outdo them. And what do? They outdo them the next year.
Yep.
And for the fact that it ended on like a 4th and 1, Navy had to get 1 yard and everybody's jam packed at the line of scrimmage. And
like a rugby scrum.
Oh my God, dude. Like that's Army Navy football. Like that's football purism. It's like, what we're about to do.
Testament football.
Can you stop this?
I love that Army, the quarterback that they had for this game was a former fullback.
Oh.
That they transitioned to quarterback.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Dude.
I mean, he's a fullback in their offense, so he's probably technically like a running back, but he was just a little bit bigger of a running back. But they moved him to quarterback.
Dude, how epic would it be if Coast Guard moved up from D2 or D3, whatever they're in, and just said we're playing the Air Force every year just to compete with the Army Navy game?
Yeah,
you need a tournament. You would have to do like they do in hockey, the Beanpot tournament.
Who wins the President's Trophy?
Oh my gosh!
Between Coast Guard, Air Force,
yeah,
Army,
that's
Navy.
a playoff in itself.
Dude, F the 12-team playoff. Give me that every year. Because when you're watching this football right here, it's not about NIL. It's not about it is literally. It means more to those dudes than probably anybody else who strapped up pads in their life ever.
Yeah. No, I've never been to an Army Navy game, but I've been to a Citadel VMI game, and dude, like it's just the amount of hatred. It's more than any rivalry that that you can think of. Like it's deeper than Clemson, Carolina. Citadel VMI, Army Navy, and it's just centuries of hate towards each other, and then after the game's over, you go shake hands and like, hey, I'll see you around. And next thing you know, you see them on a deployment. Like that's how crazy it is.
I hate when somebody has to lose this game. I hate it. Hate it with all my heart.
I wish it was a 6-quarter game.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't want to see these guys cry because I know how much it means to them.
Or it's like
it's It's
To win the game, it's a 5-quarter game. To win the game, you have to win 3 of the quarters.
Yeah. Yep.
So like each quarter ends like that, 4th and 1.
NBA
Like
All-Star game or Army Navy game. What's wrong with you?
what
were you about to say, Tex?
Trying to make it a NASCAR All-Star.
I was trying to think. There's other schools that aren't service academies that have a cadet program. It's Texas A&M, Citadel, VMI, and I think there's one other.
VT.
Are you trying to SEC or
Virginia Tech?
Army Navy game?
Yeah.
Okay.
Clemson used to be the biggest military school in South Carolina until it turned ag back in the early 1900s. But it used to be heavy cadet corps.
Also, shout out these nachos. They serve it in a Navy destroyer ship. They're kettle chips with Maryland crab dip, sweet corn, pico de gallo, creamy queso blanco, and Old Bay topped with lump crab and Fresno chilies. I would demolish that.
Ugh.
That's
What?
terrible for me.
Yeah. Take the crab out of it, maybe.
No.
I'm not going to a game
You
to
won't even
eat a pile of $30 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Give me
Kidding me?
peanuts and a beer.
Dude, I would eat this Navy destroyer nacho basket. Better believe it. All right. Heisman Trophy winner, Fernando Mendoza.
Wait, you skipped some. Go back.
What'd I skip?
Jags. Trevor
Oh,
Lawrence.
you want to talk about it now?
Yeah, go ahead. Get that flow in there.
It's his team,
Okay.
dude.
He says it's his team. He's a cat guy, obviously. Clemson Tigers, Carolina Panthers, Jaguars. I mean, holy smokes. Get yourself a couple of cats there, pal.
Yeah, meow.
Trevor Lawrence, Meow Mix. We'll get you on their show. Trevor Lawrence just had the best game in NFL history. Nobody has ever had 300 plus passing yards, 5 plus passing touchdowns, 50 plus rushing yards, and 1 rushing touchdown in an NFL game until now. I will say the Jags, they beat they beat the wheels off of whoever they play today. The Jets. I mean, it's the Jets. Who cares? 48 to
Oh,
20.
here we go.
Here we go. Yeah.
Well, I got to sit up here and listen. It was the Titans, guys.
Yeah.
And I can't come back and say it was the Jets. I mean, let's go. Make up your mind.
You're not allowed an opinion on this show.
So, but anyways, dude, Travis Etienne had 3 touchdowns.
ETN was on fire too, and I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure that text that I sent you, 5 passing touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown, no interceptions, is among the conversation of Tom Brady and Drew Brees for the only quarterbacks, and that in recent years that have done that.
That's what I'm saying.
Like
That's what this graphic is.
No, well, that says a little bit more. That's got 300, total passing yards and all that. But I'm just saying, like, just 5 passing TDs, 1 rushing TD, no interceptions is like Tom Brady, Drew Brees stats, and now you throw in an additional 300 passing yards to make him an elite quarterback.
Let's see if he can do it in the playoffs. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, stay healthy.
10-4.
I mean,
10-4. They're actually, if you were to poll the ACC or the AFC, I almost said the ACC, the AFC, the Jags might be the scariest team right now.
That's what J Bones just said, literally, as you were saying that. Jags sneaky plus 600 AFC champions.
I don't know if you know this, but we do a show on every Saturday night.
Nah.
Never heard it.
Hey, I was going to call you.
Texans are the sneakiest, best team in the AFC.
Jags, Texans, AFC championship? Yeah. I don't know. AFC South was a laughing stock. Not so fast, my friend. Not so fast. All right. Heisman Trophy winner, Fernando Mendoza. Does everybody agree?
Yes.
Okay.
Did anybody hear his speech or
Agree.
no?
I bookmarked his speech, but I never went back to watch it. What do you do?
It wasn't as wild
This
as
is basically a 6-minute version of the after thing, but it wasn't as emotional.
He is Kirk Cousins 2.0.
I'm pretty sure I said that.
Did you say that? Indiana. So we got a cool fun fact sheet here about the Heisman here, guys. Fun facts.
Okay.
Here we go.
As long as it was better than Lamar Jackson's speech. Because I swear Lamar Jackson was just like, oh my God, bro. Like, oh my God. That's all you can say. Oh my God, bro.
Times are different, dude.
It's been shut up. So percentage of the total ballots, the top 4 named. Fernando Mendoza was on 95% of them. By comparison, the 2024 winner, Travis Hunter, was named on 93.3% of the ballots. Gene T, who finished second last year, was on 95.04 of the ballots. That was a rob job, by the way.
What? Yeah.
Hot take. Are the Jags better without Travis Hunter? They picked up Jacoby Myers.
Yeah.
They are on
Because they don't know what they're doing with him.
Well, yeah, they spent so much time figuring out what to do with him instead of him just being a good teammate and being like, yeah, I'll just play one side of the ball.
Yeah.
Look how loose that turf is. Oh my God.
So, top 4 finalists in 2025 received 88.7% of the total points available. 2024, the top 4 finalists received 89% of the total points available. Okay, Fernando Mendoza is the first Indiana player to win the Heisman Trophy. How about that? Finished first in all 6 Heisman regions. First to do so since Caleb Williams. 7th highest history percentage points possible, surpassing Charlie Ward. He was named on 95% of the ballots, which is tied with Marcus Mariota in 2014 for the second highest in the history of the Heisman. 7th transfer to win the award in the last 9 years, transferring from California to Indiana. Mendoza leads college football with 33 passing touchdowns and is second in total touchdowns with 39. Both are Indiana school records. He led Indiana to his first Big Ten title since 1967 and first outright conference championship since 1945. So, J-Bone says go compare his to Joe Burrow's Heisman stats when the trophy meant something. Don't listen to J-Bones. He's a salty Ohio State fan who thought Julian Sayin should have won the Heisman.
He didn't win the game.
He didn't. He could have won it.
That was the Heisman game.
Instead, he threw a pick.
Didn't have his Heisman moment.
Didn't have it. Had a reverse Heisman moment. His Heisman moment was so weak that it actually elevated Fernando Mendoza's Heisman moment. Remember when Fernando Mendoza made that third down throw down the sideline to Becker or whatever his name is? Sealed the deal, won the game. Heisman moment.
Mm-hmm.
Look at it, he's going. I don't know. You have to retype that. It came out all wonky, dude.
Joe Burrow in 2019 had 5,671 yards, 60 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, and 76.3 completion percentage.
I see it now.
Fernando Mendoza.
Yep. Well, I see it now. Fernando Mendoza didn't even have 3,000 yards. Not great, Bob. Not great.
Well, Joe Burrow's also throwing to Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase.
True. Anything else on the Heisman?
No.
Diego Pavia is insufferable. He is
Johnny Manziel himself.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
The video or the clip that came out, it says, hey, where would you want to go if you did go pro? And he said to Raiders, and it says, no, you can't go to Vegas just so you can go gamble your savings away and all this stuff. He says, no, I want to play with Max Crosby. It's like he plays on defense, dude.
Yeah, he was out after the Heisman ceremony he's an interesting guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Real playoff football, boys. Great weekend of FCS.
What a quote by B. McCormick right
there. Great FCS weekend. Illinois State will start up top. Beats UC Davis 42-31 on an absolutely magical run as they beat North Dakota State after they beat the 16 seed Southeastern Louisiana. Then they beat North Dakota State on the road. Then they beat UC Davis on the road, and Illinois State finds themselves right there in the semifinals. What a run.
Mm-hmm.
What a run. They will meet Villanova, who went to Tarleton State and absolutely put a boot where you know what. And also, shout out to that guy who's standing on the sideline who had his camera phone out with a skin-tight leather jacket and took one straight to the solar plexus and got decleated on the sideline. Get yourself together, man. What are you watching, dude?
You can't be in your leather jacket like that
dude.
and not be manning up.
Yeah, you got
to be out there. If you're gonna wear the leather jacket, you got to they got to bounce off of you. You got to knuckle up and chest up.
The chick beside him was hitting the 2-step. She in heels. She was out of there. She saw that thing coming. My man just stood there and
he was watching on his phone, dude. It's a delay. He was watching the stream on his phone. It's a 7-second delay.
I love watching it.
Well, you can tell that guy never played defense in his life because anybody who played defense like linebacker or safety, anything, they'd have flashbacks and be like, "All right, here they come."
Hey, you're
Where's his athletic stance?
Right there.
Where was his athletic stance?
I mean, nothing. His feet went straight up in the air. Looked like Mar from Home Alone. Got absolutely blasted on the sidelines. But Villanova wins. By the way, number 4 for Villanova. And shout out the Villanova quarterback. That dude was just throwing bomb after bomb after. I mean, he kept throwing the ball downfield. It was incredible. They're fun to watch. That's going to be a fun game. Illinois State, Villanova. That's top one. You come down to the bottom section of FCS. Montana routed South Dakota. My bad on that one. Plus 8.5. Not even close. They lost by 30.
Yeah.
So I was feeling myself. Let me get hot. And they lost by 30.
It wasn't even close.
They were down 17-0 in like 10 minutes. Oh my gosh. And then Montana State beat Stephen F. Austin 44-28. So we get
by 16.
Yes.
We sweated that one out hard on Friday
night. Oh my gosh, dude.
The Undertaker got up a few times.
He did, but that was your fault because you predicted it. You said
asked.
No, you said Montana State's going to win by 16, and what the hell happened?
No, because you said we went through we were talking ourselves into the plus 16, and you asked, how can we lose? And I said, we'll lose if Montana wins by 16. And sure enough, that's exactly what they did.
That was your fault. Stephen F. Austin was up and down the field all night until the last drive when we needed him to get some points on the board. They got sacked like 5 times. It was unbelievable.
Just need him in field goal range.
Unreal, dude. Unreal. But anyways, so we get Montana State on the 20th of December. When is that?
Saturday.
Saturday. This is the first time. Listen to this text. For the first time ever, Montana State face off in the postseason. 125th game between the Bobcats and Grizzly.
That's gonna be a great game.
Spot in the FCS title game.
That's gonna be a great game.
Brawl of the Wild in the FCS semifinal in Bozeman. I wish this game was in Missoula. That is a specimen of a stadium there. I mean, look at Villanova, dude. Villanova hosted the first round on the road 2 weeks in a row. Now they get to host the semifinal. Crazy. I can't wait for this. So 7:30 next Saturday, Illinois State, Villanova, and then we need a blizzard for this game next week.
Yeah, that's the first round of the playoffs too, though.
I was just looking at that. I was like, man, what's the weather going to be? It's going to be probably in the 30s.
Well, at this point in the season, you've invested in another TV, I would hope. I mean, come on. Come on. So I got 3 of them in our living room. It's incredible. Also, how dare you, Montana, for being 45 degrees this weekend? What are you doing? It's supposed when we played there, it was 0 degrees.
Yeah, with the wind chills, negative.
Unbelievable.
And snowing sideways.
It's colder here than it is there.
Yeah. So, and then bowl season started on Saturday. What a game between South Carolina State and Prairie View A&M. Prairie View A&M got robbed. I spent the whole game rooting for Prairie View A&M because I thought we had picked them in our family bowl contest until the end. Whenever South Carolina State won, and I checked our sheet, and my wife had picked South Carolina State. That was awesome.
Well, the podcast picked Prairie View.
That was Texas' fault.
Yeah, I picked A&M. I picked South Carolina State. I picked
4
my
overtimes.
my
That's
state.
insane.
They got hosed at the end too.
Well, Prairie View had a chance to win it in the second overtime. The kicker missed a field goal.
Oh yeah, that's right. The fried AKC's here. Imagine knowing that and not bringing spikes. Yep. Tex, how dare you? Here's an update on our college football bowl picks. Tex, Owen Weeks, he ruined 46-0 right out of the gate. How dare you? What do you have to say for yourself?
Feels good. It's a long bowl season. Get the first one out of the way, and then the rest will be easy.
So you're claiming what is that? 15-1?
Yeah.
Okay. J-By's 1-0. I haven't even started. You can see AKC right there. You know who I picked. Jack State going to get it done Tuesday. We 2-1. Okay. Before we get into the NFL scores, fastest 10 minutes. Here's an updated AFC playoff picture, ladies and gentlemen. Actually, we haven't hit a single drop yet. Let's salute something.
Hit it. You hit it.
Okay, I got it. I got you. We haven't hit a single drop. What are we doing here? We've just been rambling
Football.
about how everybody hates Brock Purdy.
Yeah, hit one or
There we go.
He already hit.
Already hit it.
I never
Salute.
Went on my.
Oh, well, it did go. Salute to the playoffs because playoff picture. You know what? Salute because the
Army
Chiefs
Navy.
are not. Oh, wait. I didn't even have it on this screen. Sorry. The Chiefs aren't in this graphic. Here's the AFC playoff picture. For the first time since 2014, Chiefs done. Denver clinched a spot today. New England's 11-3. Jacksonville leading the South. Pittsburgh leading the North. Wild card, Chargers, Buffalo, Houston. In the hunt, the Colts, the Ravens, the Dolphins. Put to bed the Chiefs. J-By, you're looking at this AFC picture right now would be the Jags, correct?
Yep, it'd be the Saturday game against the Jags because the AFC South owns that Saturday game for wild card. We don't play well against the NFC South teams, but I do think that we could get the Jags. I think we'd also get Houston again if we played them. But I think it lines up perfect because then I think the Chargers would beat the Steelers. I think Houston would beat the Patriots. And then Houston would then go to Denver, which would be a good matchup between two good defenses. Slobber knocker, as they would say. We would go to Chargers and wax them because they don't play good against good teams. And then we could host the AFC Championship game against Houston.
Unbelievable. That's what that whole monologue was about, was how the Bills can host the AFC Championship.
In the last game at the Ralph, a hosted AFC Championship game. Could you imagine? Could you imagine?
Beer made out of the snow, the pissy snow.
Oh,
that they
my
took
gosh. Could you imagine the
stadium.
last game in Ralph Wilson Stadium?
It's
would
about
be
to
a
be like 2 weeks.
AFC
They're not
Championship
hosting
game?
the AFC Championship. They're not hosting the AFC.
Also, shout out to the new stadium, which caught fire last night. So I don't know
What?
if there's been damage or anything. Yeah, that was on fire this morning.
Oh, my God.
Like in the stands or what?
Like the new stadium. I don't know. People are just showing.
You know what they should do? They should make
pictures with
Josh
smoke.
Allen go puke on it. That's what they should do. Tex, does anybody scare you on this graphic? Who's the scariest? Who's the scariest AFC?
Houston's
playoff
playing the
picture?
best ball.
Tex, who's the scariest?
Jacksonville.
There you go, Tex. Best choice you made all night right there.
Hey, Tex needs the Bills. So Tex has to be a Bills fan the
I need
rest
the
of
Bills
the season.
bad.
He has to be a Bills fan. He needs the Bills.
I hope the Dolphins keep winning. I hope they keep winning. Just because they went out, I saw a video of them. They went out and practiced in the snow when they got to Pittsburgh, and it's just so funny because they're just not cold. Those are just not cold temperature colors. I'm sorry, you can't roll up in there with turquoise and be like, we're about to run it down your throat. No, you're not.
If the Bills went out,
Put on some Jimmy Buffett.
they could
Key line
steal.
five.
The Bills went out, they could steal the division.
Shut up.
The Patriots still have to play the Ravens, who look good today, and they have to play the Dolphins.
I'm not saying the Patriots are gonna. I mean, clearly, that the Patriots fans are sitting there saying we needed a loss, but you don't need a loss where you're up by 21.
No,
That's a back.
and you only gain 100 yards in the second half.
That'll make you question everything you know.
I know I said this earlier, but in this game right now with the Cowboys, this field is so bad. Like there's literally lumps in the field. Looks like loose carpet on the ground.
It looks, yeah.
It's like look over there towards the sidelines. You see those lumps over there?
It's Minnesota, dude.
How mad is Justin Jefferson that J.J. McCarthy just can't throw it anywhere near his catch radius?
It was a terrible jump.
Also, my son, shout out my son, because we were watching the bowl game Saturday night, Boise State, Washington, which was a massacre. And he saw the Boise State logo and he goes, "Hey, why is the field not blue?" He knew.
Nice, dude.
He knew that Boise State plays on a blue field. I almost teared up. And then he was flipping water bottles on the table with his little cousin.
God, that's so annoying. I swear it is.
It's awesome, though, when they get it, though.
They have these, like, it reminds me of, like, Dude Perfect commercial or something where all these water bottle flips. And, like, my son will walk around the house and try to go from on top of the counter. No, it's water. And I'm just like, all right, dude, you did this 15 times now. Can we give it a break? Because it's so annoying.
I love it, dude. I love it. Compete, man. NFC playoff picture. Dallas still in there. Carolina's still in there. They blew it. They could have had the NFC South, but they're going to get to play Tampa.
They're going to go for it.
Detroit, bad loss at the Rams, which that was terrible. Green Bay lost. When they lost Micah Parsons, so we'll get to all those scores. 49ers are in there. Seattle's in there. NFC West is absolute gauntlet. And then Chicago takes the NFC North back over, and Philly, they have nobody that's even close to catching them. So,
is it official Micah Parsons out for the season or what?
No. I'm not. I haven't seen it, but we'll look at that. And then, okay,
I'll look it up.
Yeah, look it up. Tom Brady. So here's the Patrick Mahomes information, right? We saw Micah Parsons hurt his knee, torn ACL, looks like non-contact injury. Pat Mahomes tore his ACL, rolling out, trying to throw a football, and now everybody's going. Tom Brady in his 8th season, he's going for his 4th ring, loses in the Super Bowl. Pat Mahomes, same thing. Season 8, going for his 4th ring, loses the Super Bowl. In season 9, injures his knee, teams misses playoffs. Pat Mahomes, season 9, injures his knee, misses playoffs. So this is the first time. Listen to this. Following the Chiefs' elimination, the NFL playoffs will not include Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, or Pat Mahomes for the first time since 1998.
Good gracious.
27 years. It's been one of those 3, and they're winning Super Bowls.
There's only been like 4 teams total from the AFC that have played in the Super Bowl since like 2005. Like 4 teams.
If the Bills don't get there this year, window closed.
No.
Right?
Micah Parsons is confirmed ACL. He's done.
There you go.
Our window is still very much open.
I just want to say, you can't have your windows open. That's why the stadium caught on fire, because it's letting air in.
Did the Cowboys win the trade? Oh,
also, both Mahomes and Micah Parsons knee injuries were on natural grass. Anybody want anybody?
Yeah, but wasn't that the argument for the turf was Achilles?
I think it was just anything. I think it was any injury. They're just like, see, turf, bad.
Are you in the comments?
Did you do the eyeball emojis?
Oh no, I'm the first one to point it out. I haven't seen it. None of the pro players are saying anything. I should and be like, hey, you know what? 2 knee injuries, catastrophic, both on natural grass.
Was it frozen natural grass? Because that's kind of turfy.
It's not. Oh, here's the Friday AKC. Look at that. He said he can see the Bills winning out.
Hey, he knows ball. You don't know ball.
The Bills get themselves in too big of holes. That's the problem. You can't keep winning football games like that. You just can't do it.
Hey, we're good climbers.
Bills get embarrassed and losing the playoffs. Is McDermott done? Great question. He overthrew Jefferson again. Jefferson's going to kick him in the teeth, I'm sure.
No, that ball was catchable. That went right through Jefferson's hands.
God, you're all way ahead of me.
He said TJ Watt got dry needled on turf, too. All right, let's pull up.
You got to catch that ball. You got to catch that.
Oh, that was catchable. I mean, you can't complain and do all that nonsense if then you drop that sucker.
That was now there might have been a little too much heat on that ball, but it was catchable.
Ooh, fullback Cuddy. Hey, all we need is Vikings plus 6.5. That'll give us 11 wins this week. I'm telling the Pick'em show telling you right now. We're hot in the pick'ems. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the fastest however many minutes in sports to go over the NFL scores. We're actually through this pretty early, so shout out to us, right? There was no college football rankings to yell about this week, so we've already been getting made fun of for having Duke in our top 12. So I'm sorry, win your conference. I thought conferences matter. I mean, who am I? They've dedicated an entire weekend to conference championships. You think it means something? So, okay, everybody. We had the rematch between the Chicago Bears quarterback Caleb Williams and Shedeur Sanders. And Caleb Williams was 17 of 28, 242 and 2. And he had the one throw to DJ Moore that everybody's like, wow, there were the percentage of that throw was this and it was that. I didn't watch. I was on our way back from my parents' weekend, so I only had 4 games going on in the car. Dude, you should see my setup when we ride back.
Do you put
incredible.
a TV in the car?
I got my computer that I hook up to my hotspot for my phone.
Oh,
I got 3 going on my screen. I got 3 on my computer screen from the YouTube, which says that our current location is in Minnesota, which makes no sense.
You got a VPN on your computer, big dog.
I don't even know what that means. And then I have my phone in the corner watching the local game. So I got 4 screens, and it's incredible.
While you're driving down Highway 52.
It's incredible. But
jeez, dude.
His wife's driving.
No, he said he split the difference.
Not this time. Not on the way back. We didn't.
Oh, okay.
She was listening to continuing education stuff, and I was. She's like, "Do you care?" I was like, "No, I don't care. You do that. I'll watch football." It's a win-win, baby.
Great conversation on the way back home.
So, he said this driving 30 minutes it makes his wife drive. Oh, I'm sorry. What? We can't have equal opportunity here, BMO? The man always has to drive? What if my wife likes driving? You don't know. Why don't you ask her? BMO. Anyways, Bears win 31-3. Caleb Williams made a really good throw. It was really cold. And everybody, that's 2 weeks in a row we have to listen to, oh gosh, Caleb Williams, he can do everything while he completes, 50% of his pass. Don't pay attention to the stats, guys. But just know that every now and then he'll make
242.
It was Cam Ward just lit this defense up.
Hey, I bet they play the best game of their lives next week against the Bills.
Yeah, the Browns are so great when they play the Bills. Everybody else
I bet Myles Garrett breaks the sack record against the Bills. He needs a sack and a half, I think.
Really? I know he got Myles Garrett. He did get a sack here.
Yeah, I think he's got 21 right now.
Let's play one question per one of these. Are the Bears going to win the NFC North?
Yes. Yeah, the Lions lost today. The Packers lost Michael Parsons.
They play
the
Packers
Vikings
stink.
Yeah, but the Bears are 2 games ahead of the Packers.
No, they're not. If the Packers play them next week and beat them, the Bears
Packers have 6 losses right now.
No, they have 4.
The Packers?
Yes.
They were in last place. I thought they had 6
losses.
losses.
Saw the graphic. They were 9-4-1.
I thought they were 6-1.
No. They're 9-4-1. So
yeah, but the Packers they just lost their best player.
Allegedly. Well, I thought Jordan Love was their best player, guys. He's up for the MVP conversation. Okay.
That's not allegedly. I just told you he blew his ACL.
They just got stomped by the Rams. No, the Rams played the Lions.
The Lions, yeah. I was like, what?
The Broncos.
Oh. But anyways, the Bears win. Oh, good point, AKC. He had so many hidden yards. All those yards you can't see, all those stats you can't see. He's putting up monstrous numbers.
The Bears are playing good defense though right now, led by DeMarco, the App State guy, middle linebacker.
Jackson.
Yeah, he had an interception today.
He's a good linebacker at App too. That's awesome. Also, I mean, Caleb Williams is the greatest quarterback ever in the quantum realm, where you don't know where anything is and everything's mirror land, and he's over there playing with Ant-Man. He's playing Avenger football.
Is this more about new coach or Caleb Williams?
New coach, 100%, and a favorable schedule.
Oh, so their schedule matters. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you play your games. I'm sorry, they play the
Oh.
Browns.
You're not admitting that the Niners have a favorable schedule.
I've admitted that, but it's not the easiest. I showed you a graphic last week where it's not the easiest. That's a farce. The Niners have a middle of the road strength of schedule. The Bills, actually, you know what? Let me pull it up right here on my phone if you want to go down that road, pal.
We're already 5 minutes in.
No,
our
no,
10
no,
minutes
no,
of
no,
football.
buddy.
We
Hold
haven't
on
left
there,
the
pal.
second.
You
We haven't
wanna-
left the
hold on
first
now.
game
Hold-
yet.
We
What-
went from
what-
the fastest 5 minutes in football. so
Okay,
we
the
all-
Bills
yeah,
with the
break.
schedule of the sixth easiest schedule this year, with a win percentage of opponents that have .466.
That's with
That
the
is-
remaining games.
That is 5 spots easier than the 49ers.
That's remaining games.
Wow, don't you hate stats? Look
That's
at
the
that.
remaining games.
I don't care.
We're talking about the whole
I have a
season
graph right here that says who's
of
easiest.
remaining games. We're talking
doesn't-
about the
Bears
whole
have the-
season.
The Bears
We're
have
talking about the whole season. Next
third
topic.
easiest schedule.
Next topic.
AK
Okay.
is just as he gets so
Remaining
mad about
games
He can't-
versus
the Bills are
entire
over here playing
season.
cupcakes.
Remaining games versus the whole season.
Hey,
When he
y'all
was-
remember how AK we get so mad at guys in the comments about like how they don't read into the whole
Yeah.
section. They just read the headlines and then get mad in the comments. And then here's
Yes.
AK pull up a graphic on his phone, clicks the first thing he sees, doesn't see that it says remaining games. for the
Remaining
year.
games.
And he tries to argue the point to the death of it,
I'm just saying, he's over here saying it says who's had the easiest schedule so far based on winning percentage. The games you played so far. The Bills have an easier schedule than the Niners. It's right there.
It's because the Niners, their division's better.
Of course, their division's better. It's been better for years.
Because their division was like the AFC North last year. They were lined up to play a bad division.
B. McCormick's in on it now. You guys are running some sort of secret operation to the side. Where
He's
it's
talking
just
about
like,
you.
I know.
I just went
You
to,
got-
to Power Rankings Guru, and it says strength of schedule played shows the current average ranking for each opponent that a given team has faced to date, and it has the Bills. The Bills are 26th. Cowboys are
26th.
19th, and the 49ers are 20th.
That
The
exactly.
Cowboys
I just
have played the hardest schedule of our teams.
Shut up.
All right. Ravens,
All right,
Bengals.
Ravens Bengals. This game sucked. Joe Burrow is not having fun.
Look,
He
the
is
Bills,
not
the-
having fun.
the Bills broke the Bengals. The
It's
Bills
like they-
broke them last week. They 10-point come from behind fourth quarter victory. 2 picks by Joe Burrow, which he never does. The Bills broke him. He's now broke. And look, I'm not
That
going to
one
sit
was
here and
bad.
tell you. I'm not going to sit here and
Very
tell you I
bad.
watched this game because I didn't, but I did have Red Zone on while I was watching the Bills. When Joe Burrow gets sacked, he doesn't get helped up by his offensive line.
I don't like that.
We
Lost
all
locker
know
room.
that's a telltale sign.
I don't like that.
Mm.
He had that emo press conference. Lamar was terrible in this game too, by the way. Terrible. So he could have had 200. He did have an interception. I mean, these court they just look like they need to be done. And it's Zach Taylor is going to be both these coaches. That was a hot seat coaches on the hot seat game. So, but yeah, that one, the pick six that Joe Burrow threw, where the guy Van Noy handed it off to some safety and he took off all the way. That was pretty cool. But anyways, over.
That coach has the smallest call sheet ever.
Who?
Flores.
Flores.
'Cause all he does is blitz.
Ravens win 24-0. They're still alive in the playoff hunt.
This has
Number-
53 full blitz, 44 full blitz.
Yeah.
Okay, Chargers, Chiefs. I watched pretty much. This is the one I had on the big screen on my computer. Chargers 16, Chiefs 13. I did not think at all that the Chargers were going to win this game. I thought that they were frauds. Mahomes had a rushing touchdown to start. We had Herbert INT. I mean, the Chiefs were up pretty much the entire the majority of the game until later. The Chargers had a touchdown before half. That was very big. And then Jones and Bolton got hurt in the second half, but they came back. We had Rashee Rice getting the sonic rings knocked out of him like 3 times in this game too.
Dude,
Mahomes,
yeah, he got lit up.
he got lit up like there is nobody in the league that has been hit harder than Rashee Rice the past 2 weeks.
Mhm.
That dude has got, I mean, sonic rings laying everywhere. And then Mahomes throws an interception with 11 minutes to go, trying to hit Kareem Hunt down the sideline in the red zone. Great play by the defender on Kareem Hunt. But that was pretty much the nail in the coffin. Then they got the ball back, and they were driving to try to either take the lead or tie. And then, obviously, Mahomes rolling to his right, guy at his feet chasing him, kind of hits his right foot, and then he kind of stubs his left leg, and you can see his knee hyperextend, and you're like, oh, no. And then he's over grabbing his leg, so on and so forth. The Chargers just bullied the Chiefs from what I was watching, and all the Chiefs fans are so freaking upset and mad that the Chargers were being mean and dirty. And it's like, look, Chiefs,
Football.
it's over. Like, you can't just start lashing out at everybody. You had 7 years of being on top, all the calls going your way, all the favoritism. It's over. And you just need to take it like a bunch of champions and just realize that you're not watching playoff football this year. Now, nobody wants to see
Cowboys
Mahomes.
break the Chiefs.
Bills did
That was
first.
the game that did it.
The Bills
that was the game
cracked
that did
them.
it.
The Bills cracked them. The Cowboys broke them.
And Cowboys broke them. There we go. I like that.
The Bills got them flashing like Bebop and Rocksteady on
Mhm.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and the Cowboys came in, knocked them out.
Look, the Bills and Cowboys were like the Dudley Boys. The Bills said, "Get the tables," and the Cowboys put them through them.
That's right.
Oh, he missed it.
Mega Powers handshake.
Dude, he's missed 2 this
Oh,
game.
dude.
This game?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's his second miss.
Damn. Did who the Cowboys just lose to?
Vikings.
Before this.
Last week.
Yeah.
Who did they lose to?
Who the Cowboys lose to?
I put a big bet on them. They lost to. I was about to say the Packers. They lost to the Lions.
It was the Lions. You're right. Yeah, it was Thursday night game.
I wasn't going to say.
So did the Lions break the Cowboys, or did they break
Mm.
Auburn?
We didn't lose that game.
Yes, you did. You lost it. Anyway, so the question is the Chiefs dynasty? Well, I mean, if he tore his ACL, he's not playing next year either.
Most of next year.
No, I mean, what's he going to come back in 9 months? Even if he comes back in 9 months?
Yeah, man, he'll be fine.
He's not starting the season.
He'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll play like week 6.
He'll be back in like November.
I was hoping so, and also the Chiefs were favored by 4.5. They didn't cover because they're a bunch of cowards. It's like
They
5
never
weeks.
cover ever.
I wanted to call you and ask you and be like, "Who do we pick?" But it was like 12. It was like midnight. So
yeah, I was asleep.
So, just know if I call you after midnight that we're asking about that. Are the Chiefs done? Are they done for a while?
They're done this year.
You're not man enough and say it with your chest enough to say they're done for a couple of years. Who's gonna say it?
Not for a couple.
Look,
they're gonna have a fourth. They're gonna have a 4th place schedule next year. Actually, they have a 3rd place schedule because they're still better than the Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders are awful.
Plus, Kelsey will probably retire.
He slapped the wall on his way out. So
Might be
not
done.
the 1800s he'll play next year.
Dude. Jeez, we need a doctor.
He would. I don't know if he'll play week 1. I'm guessing week 6, but he'll definitely play next year.
The best case scenario.
This guy's dying on the radio right
Best
Drink your water, dude.
the
What
best
are you?
case scenario is
You need to give yourself a Heimlich on the back of the chair.
the best case scenario is that he gets. I was chewing a piece of gum and the hard piece went down my windpipe.
God, be a rookie, dude.
And the best case scenario is that he's back in 9 months. But that's just if it's an ACL. If he has any other damage, it's going to complicate things. He won't be back.
Look, dude, you don't deal with this all the time like I do. Just trust me, he'll be back.
Yeah, Edge pulls his Edge tears his ACL every time he
Look,
tries to go for a jog.
He's gonna, you know, he's gonna need that. He's gonna need that brace from Megan Trainor.
Oh
Finally.
yeah. Oh,
Did
dude, did he
State
jinx
Farm-
himself? Did
Did
State Farm jinx it?
Oh my gosh! Where's
Oh
Jake?
man,
Oh,
Where the
this
hell
one's
is Jake
over.
from State Farm with that brace? Damn it!
dude, that's bad.
Hold it.
9 is dropping dimes.
Wow, over there at the 5 and dime, the 5 and 9. Anyways, Chiefs are done. Packing up along over here. So, all right, next game: Commanders Giants. I didn't watch anything of this game. Decided not to watch this game. Jackson Dart
It was
played pretty well.
cold. It was cold.
Very cold. Jackson Dart did get hurt. I saw that. The Giants actually had a chance to win the game late. I did see that because it cut on to another game. They couldn't do it. Jackson Dart couldn't do it. And this game really had no meaning on anything because both these teams are eliminated, except the Commanders were plus 3.5. Shout out anybody who took the Commanders on the road.
Yep, I did.
Shout out you. And then Raiders Eagles. I watched a lot of this game. The Raiders stink. This was a revenge game for Kenny Pickett. Raiders were 12.5-point underdogs. The Eagles offense got a standing ovation as they came onto the field instead of the running. They announced that they were going to do a standing ovation. So
Wow.
AKC wants to be on the big board. He said Mahomes week 1 needs to go on the big board. Put it down. Episode 343. AKC is stating he's making his claim right here. Eagles win 31-0. Does this do anything for you, Tex, to see the Eagles beat the Raiders?
No.
What are the Raiders? Like 2-11 or something?
Hope that they would somehow stumble and lose that game, but I was really hoping against hope.
What's the Raiders' season looking like right now?
They're 2-12. They suck.
2-12.
Yeah, they're bad. Jalen Hurts had 3 touchdowns. Saquon Barkley had a touchdown. Dallas Goedert had a big game. Jalen Hurts actually ran a little more. He kind of got hobbled. A.J. Brown caught a touchdown. So this was a mess. It was cold at that game too. A lot of shots of the snow. They took the positivity rabbit out. It's done. We talked about Jets, Jags. Jags are absolute. Let's say it. The AFC South was a laughing stock, and now they're. Oh, J-Bone says Vikings plus 6.5. That would put us at 11 wins this week. Next game
Cowboys.
up.
Cowboys are done. All right. Can I take the Cowboys to the Super Bowl off?
Tex.
Officially rip that thing in
Nope.
half.
Oh, you gotta wait till the clock strikes 0.
You can't do it till this game's over.
Are they eliminated if they lose this game?
Yeah,
from the playoffs.
I think they are. Yeah.
Unless
Cardinals.
unless everybody else loses the rest of their season.
Cardinals 20, Texans 40. AFC South teams putting up 40 burgers. Trey McBride is absolutely ridiculous. He is unreal. He had 2 touchdowns this game. CJ Stroud had 3 touchdowns. Nico Collins had a long touchdown. Woody Marks got banged up in this game, but the Texans are 9-5. Scary teams, Jags and Texans. But anybody got anything for this game? 6th straight win for the Texans.
Yeah, they're playing good football right now.
The Texans use an acronym SWARM. Anybody seen that? It means
strength.
SWARM. They showed it. They showed what they stood for, but I can't remember.
Attitude.
Special work ethic, relentless mindset.
That's work ethic. That's 2 words. It's not how it works.
Special work ethic and relentless mindset. So they put work ethic as the W.
That's not how it works.
When they showed that on the screen before the games, I was like, okay, you can't. That can't be the thing. But that's what they go by.
Good Lord.
All right.
Is that Texas high school?
Broncos 34, Packers 26. Jordan Love throws a late interception. He threw 2 interceptions this game. Josh Jacobs was going off. He had 2 touchdowns. Micah had the knee injury, non-contact ACL. Jordan Love threw that pick whenever it was 26-34. Bo Nix had 4 touchdowns. He was throwing bombs all game. Love only had 62 passing yards in the second half.
Hmm.
Do you trust the Broncos or the Packers more?
Broncos or the Packers?
Yeah.
The Broncos, because
Broncos.
they have better defense.
Yeah.
Their
Broncos for
defense
sure.
was nasty. They were getting after Jordan Love late. For
Yeah,
sure.
they have a good defense.
I just don't trust Bo Nix. I feel like these
I don't
quarterbacks are the same. I don't trust them.
I don't trust Bo Nix either.
I don't trust Jordan Love or Bo Nix. That's what Jordan Love does, though. Like, he
How was
disappears
that?
sometimes
How was that a hold?
in big games. So, that was a big loss for the Packers.
Mm-hmm.
Big loss.
I thought the Packers are going to steal that one.
No, we took the Broncos plus 2.5. I didn't, again, because I don't trust Jordan Love. And he did exactly what he does. He throws 2 picks. An awful pick, too, to put themselves in a deep hole. All right, Lions-Rams. Rams 11-3, 41-34. They beat the Lions. The Lions were actually up in this game, by like 10.
No, they weren't.
Do what?
It was 17-17 at halftime.
But they were up. I think they were up like 21 or something to 7 or 10 or something. They were up a pretty good amount. But the Rams, the Lions defense sucks.
Yeah, it has for 5 years.
Yeah. So Stafford threw a pick earlier, and then they dropped another pick. Detroit did. Goff had 3 touchdowns before the half, and then they completely shut down. Puka Nacua is just, if you need 5 yards, I don't know if there's anybody else in the NFL you'd rather get to give you 5 yards than Puka Nacua. He's an absolute load. So, and then the Rams, of course, get a break late whenever they get the touchdown to Colby Parkinson when he was down like 3 yards from the. When the NFL wants Stafford to win the Super Bowl, they're going to do whatever they want to. And they want Stafford.
Oh, here we go.
They want Stafford in the Super Bowl. I'm just telling you. So
It's rigged. NFL's rigged now, according to AK.
It is.
Do you think that's what was happening at the start of the year? Working on the script at the NFL in his trailer?
Yep.
Mm.
I'm telling you, Stafford. When they want Stafford, well, they need Stafford to go out on top. You know.
They did just move the NFL offices out to the stadium. So
Well, Tom Brady was in the booth before at the studio before he called this game. So, but anyways, Rams win. They clinch a playoff spot. And then the last game, boys. Seahawks Colts. Phillip Rivers.
Grandpa.
Dude. This was incredible. What a game, dude. I don't think his arm is gone, dude. It is completely
Oh, yeah. He's
shot.
going to be so sore tomorrow.
There was one where he tried to take off running, and it was incredible.
Where he just tripped and fell over his own feet
Yes.
right behind the center.
Yes.
Yeah, that was terrible. They panned to the fans, and all the fans are like, "Why did we get this guy? What are we doing?"
He did throw a touchdown pass though to Josh Downs, and he was fired up, man.
They showed him before the game, and he looked like he was a coach.
Yes. Seattle had 3 rushing yards before the half. They didn't score a touchdown. Seattle kicked 6 field goals. I mean, Phillip Rivers had a watch party. Like his high school team that he coached was doing a watch party.
Love that.
Like his arm was shot. I mean, he got rid of the ball very quickly, but man, he went to throw the ball downfield a couple of times, and it was pretty sad. But he did get him into field goal position with like a minute left, and they kicked a 60-yard field goal, and they took the lead. And then Darnold, got them into field goal range, and Jason Myers drilled one too, another 50-some yarder. But how I don't trust the Seahawks. I'm sorry, Sam Darnold. I just don't. Except we need him to win this week. We need him to beat the Rams, and the Niners went out. Niners 1 seed. It's going to happen. Speak it into existence. Anything else on the quickest whatever minutes in sports?
No.
Okay. That Texan swarm thing cracks me up, dude.
Work ethic. Get
Said,
out of here.
He said, how much are the Rams going to give up to get Joe Burrow next year? So I'm saying this could be Matt Stafford's last year, and they believe me, they want nothing more than to send Matt Stafford and all their quarterbacks out, with a win. All right,
They want a storyline.
they do. They want the storyline. Who do they want him to play though?
Josh Allen.
Josh Allen from there, never played in that stadium. Matt Stafford, California kid, whatever.
Matt Stafford's not a California kid.
On it.
I know he's Texas. All right, everybody. Okay, 2 things left, and then we are done. Upset advisory.
Terrible.
I'm sorry. First one I gave you, the committee, was -8.5 South Dakota against Montana. Montana was on upset alert. And
They
Montana
won by 30.
It won. But we followed that up with an FCS pick. UC Austin.
Yep.
Upset alert against Illinois State. Cinderella team. Check mark. Then we said the Ravens were going to get upset by the Bengals. The Bengals
Bengals
point.
didn't score.
They didn't score a single point. Then we said the Bills were going to get upset by the Patriots. That backfired. I don't know about the stomachs of the Bills fans because I haven't seen anybody post about those sandwiches yet. Then we said parlays were on upset alert. Shout out BMO because he won a parlay. So upset alert parlays.
BMO's hot this weekend.
He was. DYLON was betting against Purdy because he thought he was going to be funny, and he ended up backing himself into a lose-lose where he has to admit Purdy delivered and was clutch for him. And then if he did lose, he would have lost. So lose-lose for DYLON, upset alert. We'll take that as a check. Any questions?
Nope.
We're having to get creative with upset alert. We're running out of college football. This weekend will be better, though. Picks of the week. Again, Mr. Spreader, Master Spreader, I gave you South Dakota +8.5 in Montana. Is the over going to hit Tex?
Yes.
Yes. Get to put another check mark there. What do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Over?
It feels good, but I don't know about this game because I don't think we converted that 4th down.
No, you didn't.
You were way short.
J-Bye, you're under.
I thought with being a cold game, neither one of these teams had nothing to play for, but we had them where we wanted them. Just didn't happen. Sometimes bad teams are bad because their defense stinks and not just because their offense stinks. And I think that was the case this week.
Yep. Wrong. DYLON gave you Brock Purdy over 242. Nailed it. And then Edge, Mr. Moneylines.
Let's go.
I got
Navy.
Navy when they were plus money.
Yes. Love it. Thank you, AKC. You're right. It's an advisory. It's not an alert, not a winter weather alert. It's an advisory saying, hey, just watch these things. Anything else, boys?
B. McCormick brings up a good question to Tex is if the Cowboys lose this game, is it considered a good loss?
No, because they're going to be out of the playoffs.
We're going to be out of the playoffs.
Did the Cowboys lose this game?
They will.
They are losing.
Also, hang the banner for
We'll see what happens.
Hang the banner for In-N-Out Burger. They're retiring the number 67 from its ticket order system because the kids go crazy whenever they yell 67.
Dude, come on.
Should Kilgore donate a jersey?
Yes. Yes. Should Kilgore just start a restaurant that's called 6-7 and it just serves chicken nuggets?
Heck yeah, dude.
67-piece chicken nuggets only. Everything in there is 67 ounces. Get it there, go there, get a 67-ounce T-bone.
I got to hang the banner.
Go, dude. Let's go.
So
we play the music.
no.
Play the music.
No.
You did it! Congratulations!
Now, are you going to do yours again just because you did it?
No, go ahead.
Okay. So Javi was gracious enough and hosted some kind of party. I forget what the theme of it was. Or otherwise, we just made cookies for the kids. And I literally probably have 140 cookies in the fridge right now and on the counter from everybody. And dude, I think my blood sugar is probably at 1,000.
Yes.
But I'm going to say one thing. There is something about having a sweet tooth right now that I can't replace, man. I can't put them down. Like I'm a fat kid at heart. But man, you could eat, a steak, mashed potatoes, all this good stuff. And the first thing you think of after you finish an awesome steak is, man, I wish I had me a brownie and a cookie melted together with some cannoli icing on it, and all this stuff, man.
Those sugar cookies are so. We have a bag of them that we made with the kids, and they're just. You can eat 3 of them in a matter of like 30 seconds.
Also, shout out to Javi's daughter with a roundhouse that is straight brutal to anybody in her path.
Hey, hang the banner for ninja stuff.
Yeah, your son kept telling me it was a cookie, and I was like, how would a cookie do that? It was a gingerbread house cookie.
What?
I pulled it out of the blow up thing yesterday.
So she smacked you with it?
I don't know if she smacked it or threw it. It was like one of those gingerbread house cookies. That's why it was so hard.
Nice.
Those things are built not to ever break, ever.
Yeah.
Anybody else got anything else?
Nah.
No.
Check out all the socials. Download the podcast, like, subscribe, all that stuff. And we will see you Wednesday for more football talk because we have the playoffs next week. It's going to be incredible. And the semifinals and a couple of D2 and D3. Shout out those too. Let's get it. Play some music. Go Niners. 10-4, 1 seed incoming.
Go Bills.
Go Tigers.
Go Cowboys.
We love football.